I have made almost $1 million in profit as a barber in less than 6 years throughout my whole career, and I'm gonna explain to you the number one thing that made me get this result. And it's very simple. I am not going to bullshit any of you guys with anything such as, oh, you have to take as many amount of walk-ins as you guys want to, you guys have to be so consistent and so repetitively and blah blah blah. That's all bullshit. I'm gonna give you the straight up step-by-step process, three simple game plan process that you can execute today if you are a beginner barber and you actually want to scale to over $1 million as a barber. Okay, you have to be open-minded regarding to this video because I'm gonna literally tell you my whole secret plan that has helped me. I have to say this because I want to help as many barbers as I can, or as many young entrepreneurs that might want to step into their game, and this is the best way to do it, throughout YouTube. So please make sure to subscribe to my channel because I'm gonna be dropping so many gems that you guys are gonna literally change your life. Okay, number one thing that you guys have to understand: in order to make $1 million, you are not going to be able to make that just off of cutting hair. You need to have at least 2 to 3 streams of income while you are cutting hair behind the chair. Because think about it, how many haircuts do you actually have to do throughout your whole career to make $1 million? It doesn't seems to add up, right? So you guys have to understand that while you are actually cutting hair behind the chair, I'm not telling you to raise your prices so ridiculously crazy so you start losing clientele. No, you have to understand that you have to switch your mindset in order for you to, if you cannot charge $150 to $250 per haircut, you have to understand that you might have a better chance just having another stream of income or two. Okay, and then I'm gonna break it down exactly why you need this. You just need it because you don't want to be relying on just solely one source of income, because whenever you stop working, you stop generating. Whenever you don't go to the shop, you don't make money. Whenever you take a vacation, you don't make money. So you don't want to have that stress over your shoulders. You have to understand that you need to have at least 2 to 3 streams of income, as any person should have, especially in this rising economy. You need to have them in order for you to sustainably grow as a young entrepreneur, whatever the case may be. But you need to understand this point. You have to have at least 2 streams of income. I'm gonna tell you mine. I have a hair product line that generates me money when I'm in the shop and when I'm not in the shop. And I also take sales online, which I also get income from there as well. So that's another stream of income. Another stream of income is I day trade. I day trade in the stock market in order for me to use the money from my barber career, my barber money, and then I use it to day trade and then compound it over time. Over the collapse of 5 years, I've already doubled, tripled, even 5x my money. You guys have to understand that if you guys are not making your money work for you, you are doing something wrong. You are doing something wrong because you are gonna work until the day you die. That's the best way to put it. So the second stream of income is very, very, very simple. You just have to learn it. You have to learn it. Okay, have a hair product line that makes sales whenever you are at the shop or whenever you are not at the shop. I'm not gonna go ahead and break down a whole exact game plan on how to start your own hair product line, and I'm not gonna do it for day trading as well, because that would be a whole 4 or 5 hour, 6 hour video. But I can tell you that one thing is to have a product being sold by the location that you are cutting your customers at within the same industry, which is a hair product line, and another source that you can use to actually make the money that you are earning as a barber work for you while you're still working, so your money compounds. That's what you need to focus on. So I currently have by this time I have over 4 or 5 streams of income that I passively make money from. I also have business coaching. I also have crypto. I also have a little bit of rents and stuff like that. I'm not gonna go over everything, but I'm just gonna tell you the one that made me make my first $1 million as a young entrepreneur, barber, whatever you wanna call it. Okay, so that's the first thing. You gotta have at least 2 streams of income besides barbering. Secondly, is you have to start thinking like an entrepreneur, because you are an entrepreneur. So what do I mean by that? You have to understand that you need to scale. You do not only make money and go home and go back to work. You go to work, you make money, and then you find a way to scale as you progressively grow. You cannot stay stuck in the same position for over 2 or 3 years over a period of time, because you are repeatedly doing the same thing over and over and over again, which is not gonna get you the results that you want. That's why you need to figure out, comes back to the first one, you need to figure out a way to actually have your money work for you. Another thing that you can actually apply is start an online business. There's a lot of businesses that you can start today, 2025, speaking online. You just have to break your head around it. You have to put a little bit of effort, put a little bit of sacrifice, put a little bit of work in order for you to accomplish that. It's really easy. And all it takes to make $1 million within a period of 5 years is making 200,000 consistently per year, which is not a lot. Not a lot in today's economy. I don't want to sound like the guy who brags a lot about his money, his cars, and everything, but I literally have made way over $1 million. This video is so past due that I actually haven't even thought about making this type of video, but I think that is great for people that are just starting out. And I don't want people to just focus on cutting hair, and cutting hair. I remember when people used to cut hair for fucking 12 hours, 16 hours. On Christmas, they would do 24 hours, which is so fucking stupid. Why the fuck would you work so hard to make the same amount of money when you have not have a system in place to make your money work for you, so you don't have to have your ass working 12 hours or 24 hours a day? Come on now. That's not the way to do it, guys. You have to stop thinking like a worker and think like a business owner, because you guys are a business owner. You guys are barbers. You guys are business owners because you own your own little business shop within your own chair, if you don't fucking think about it. You guys pay rent. You guys pay booth rent. The owner also pays booth rent. The owner pays the actual plaza to fucking have it working in there. You guys pay your booth rent lender to have your profits from your clientele running in there. So it goes to the same ways. You guys have to understand, you guys have to be smart and think outside of the box. If you guys want to level up your game, you guys have to start an online business to have different streams of income. And I can teach you exactly how to make your online business. I have 2 trainings completely for free, which I can tell you. I'm gonna link them below, so you guys can check them out. You guys can check them out, and you guys can actually do something. You guys can actually practice or see what it could work for you guys. Because if something could work for you guys, the last thing I want is you guys coming back to this video and telling me that it didn't help you at any sense, because I know it can help you guys. So you guys have to understand that you guys have to make sacrifices and research in order to find whatever works for you. That's why I made a whole class. I have 2 free trainings completely for free, so you guys can check them out. It's right on my link, it's right in the description of this video. It's completely for free. I tell you specifically this business module that I used to create an online business coaching and also make money with monetizing my personal brand online. Those are 2 different streams of income that I could just give you there for free, just so you guys can check them out. So check them out, they're right in the description down below. And if you guys want to see more videos like this, more breakdowns, I'm gonna do a more in-depth video about how I make $1 million in barbering. So wait for that video. My name is Isaac Vera. Follow me on Instagram, Isaac Vera Official. See you in the next one. Bye bye.